a little motivation for you, a little motivation for you.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Tips Tuesdays live rehash. We are getting a little started late tonight, but we are here. We are here. We had a special guest tonight. I don't know what's going on, but guess what? The show must still go on. Maybe he'll pop in and we'll get him in on here. But we are going to get started and make sure everything is going live here. Yes. Um, we're going to get started and keep going. Because what do I say all the time? Keep going. No matter what things may come your way, things may not look the way that you want them to look, but keep going. And I'm going to always say that, okay? So, at this moment, if you're on live, I'm going to ask you to share. If you are watching this video, share, because we do not hoard the inspiration, motivation, or encouragement that goes down on this show. So make sure that you tell somebody about the show. Make sure that you share. And we are going to get started with just, if it's your first time seeing the show, this is a spin-off of my audio podcast, Tips Tuesdays. I hope that you have checked out today's episode for those who are following the podcast. But this is a spin-off from Tips Tuesdays. And I hope that y'all are being blessed out there by the podcast. And yeah, that's what I got for tonight. Um, let's see. I usually start off. Oh, I know. One thing that I have not been being consistent with is I said that when I started back this season that I was going to be consistent with praying before the show, during the show. Um, and I am going to honor what I said. I realized that last week after I got off the show, I was like, man, I didn't pray. So we are going to pray whether someone's on here or not. We're going to pray. So let me do what I said and share the live. Well, Lord, I thank you for this evening, for this time that has been set aside and set apart to inspire, motivate, and encourage others. Lord, I ask that you allow the words that come out of my mouth to be able to be a blessing to someone out there in the world who may be going through, who may be struggling, who may be feeling down, who may be feeling insecure or not confident enough to make it in this world. Lord, I ask that someone, if even if it's just one person, that they be inspired by the words that come from this show, Lord. All these things I ask in your son Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. So we're gonna get into things. And as I stated before, we did have a special guest tonight. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but the show must go on. If you are tuning in live, please let me know that you are here. Say something in the comments. We are going live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. So share, 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 and let me know that you are here. Write something in the comments. Say, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. And yes, I like to get some interaction from my guest. I'm going to share this with a few people. Hold up. Take my time. Because y'all, I've been waiting all day for this show. I live for this show. Hey! All right. Look, if I don't have nobody on the show, I know I'm going to have my stepmama and my dad. I know I'm going to have Crystal and the crew. Shout out to all my supporters and others that are usually on here. So, thank y'all for continuing with me on this podcast journey. Not everybody has to follow you. So, I'm excited for the things that God has in store for me, for this podcast, for my music, for anything that I put my hands to. I'm excited to see what God has in store because I know that is something. I know that what I am doing is purpose. Um, yes, I know what I'm doing is purpose. So I get reminders that it is. I get signs that it is because sometimes the encourager needs to be encouraged sometimes. And y'all out there that listen and that let me know that y'all listen, y'all really encourage me, and I want to thank y'all. I want to thank y'all because you really don't know how much that really means to me. So this is me thanking you. So, all right, we're gonna get started, and we always start our evening off with an inspirational quote. So let me go to the right screen. But we start off with an inspirational quote. I always pick something that I feel resonates with me, and usually I'll wait to the day of to pick out my quote. Uh, because it resonates with me in that day. Somehow, some way, I'll pick something that just sticks out, that just jumps out, and it's like, hey, pick me, you know. So tonight's quote is just do what works for you. Because there will always be someone who thinks differently. And that is a quote from Michelle Obama. Just do what works for you because there will always be someone who thinks differently. This right here, it resonated with me because a lot of people, they try to do things because other people are doing them. And you should just do you. Do the things that work for you. Do the things that you are called to do. Don't try to be anyone else. Don't try to do something that it's not you because number one, you're gonna look like it ain't you. You're gonna look like it's not you. And we were all created with some type of purpose here on this earth. Everyone has to find their purpose. Everyone has to find the things that suit you. You know, we don't have to try to be like everybody else. Otherwise, we'd all be robots. I'm sure that everyone else would agree that if oh, thank you. If we were all to do the same thing, say the same thing, have the same opinions, have the same mind, we might as well be robots. Am I right or am I right? Uh, so yes, y'all interact in these comments because it's just me tonight. Unless one of y'all want to dial in and be the guest on here tonight, uh, that can be made possible. So, but the quote is, let me put it up there on the screen one more time. It is Just do what works for you because there will always be someone who thinks differently. Just do what works for you because there will always be someone who thinks differently. And that goes also to saying that forget what others say about what you got going on. Maybe they trying to do the things that you doing. But we all know that we have to be ourselves. We have to do the things that work for us. Okay. So we are going to, that is the quote for tonight. And if you are just now tuning in, please share the show. Hey, what's up, Tevin? I see you. Pastor Tevin is in the house. Um, um, but yes, we are going to do our announcements because that's what we do. I got a lot of things going on, y'all, and I am just so excited for all the things that God is bringing my way, the doors that He is opening, and the doors that He is opening, and um, just one second, y'all. Let me do this real quick. Um, I am excited about the opportunities that are coming my way. It's something about when you align with purpose, with what you're supposed to be doing, that doors open that you don't even really try to open, you know. And so I am just excited for that. Okay. So we are going to first talk about a couple of things that I have going on. It is announcement time. It's announcement time. Announcement time. I probably should do like an announcement theme song. What y'all think? Put in the comments if y'all think I should come up with a theme song for the announcements. Y'all know how like Blues Clues did we just got a letter. We just got a letter. You know, like something like that. Y'all think I should do a theme song? Let me know. Put it in the comments if you think that I should do a theme song for the announcement. Oh, all right. So first announcements. I have a few gigs. I have a few gigs coming up, and I am so excited. If you are in the Conway area, I will be at the Juneteenth downtown June 8th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. I will be one of the performers. They will have a lot going on. We got guest speakers, live music, food vendors, and a fashion show. But most importantly, y'all, I am going to be there performing, and I hope to see y'all there. Again, that is June 8th, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm just so excited for this performance. Also, for anybody that wants to follow me on any of my music, you can follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of that. If you would like to stream any of my music on all streaming platforms, my music is there. So check that out. I did just release last month my EP, Same Old Praise, that has 4 songs on it. Walk by Faith, Without You. I just went blank. Walk by Faith, Without You. Uh, I don't know why. I just went blank. But I also have CDs here. Got it on there. Walk by Faith, Without You, Like You, and Same Old Praise. So if you will just check that out for me. Get those streams up. I know Crystal and the crew, they've been helping get them streams up. So why don't y'all join the crew? Help them help me get those streams up. And then also for people that still listen to CDs, hey, We got CDs for sale also. So y'all get with me, inbox me if you would like a copy of the CD. Um, and we will make arrangements to get that to you. Also, like I said, there's so many things going on, y'all. And I'm just excited. I told y'all about June 8th. And then also, I have some other dates that I'll be bringing up here soon. And then also, I have been nominated for Musician of the Year for the MLA, which is Musical Love Awards. And I'm excited about that because this will be my first year being a part of that. That's going to be August 30th and August 31st. Me along with other people that have been nominated for different things. So I am so excited about that. And also, if you are not following the podcast, please go follow the podcast, Tips Tuesdays. As I said, new episode released today. That was 102 episodes. We just keep going and going and going and going and going with this inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. And guess what, y'all? Y'all gonna be seeing a lot of this person right here that I'm about to pop up on this screen. Cause some connections that you make in life, they just kind of stick. And this is one of them. So, everybody, welcome to the show. Once again, Pastor Tevin Ramirez.
Hello, everybody. How y'all
He is
doing?
always ready.
Oh,
He's always ready. What's up? How you doing tonight?
doing well. Doing
That's
well.
good. That's good. Um, I tell you what, it was actually another quote that I was gonna do tonight, but I I can't remember what it was, but it had something to do. I guess maybe it was God kind of like telling me that my guests were gonna be on here tonight. I don't know, but nights like this, times like this, being on the show, it's just a constant reminder to me that you have to keep going no matter what. You have to keep going no matter what. You have to keep going no matter what. Things might not line up the way that you need them to line up or that you think that they should go, but you need to keep going with the things that you set out to do. Okay? So that's just to put that out there. Um, hold on, live. Lord Jesus. Y'all, my son is on here texting me.
Tell myself, what's up? What's that?
um, but no, for real, seriously, whatever it is that you have going on in life, keep going. It will seem like everything is coming against you. It will seem like people are literally coming against you. Cause look, I wanna check in with some of y'all and see. I'm about to turn my comments on so I can see. But I want to know how the no complaint challenge is going for y'all. Is it working for you? Is it hard? Are you trying? Are you still complaining? Oh, because I don't know. Um, I said, this year that I would be more transparent. I would be checking in more on my listeners. I really want to know y'all's feedback because we are all on our own journeys, but we are not alone. You know what I mean? We have shows like this to hold ourselves accountable. We're always talking about accountability. And I really want to know how your no complaint journey is going. I forgot, so I'm glad you did check in this morning. Yeah, I really want to know how it's going because when I say that since I released it, just within this last 2 weeks, y'all, I tell y'all, I work in customer service. Basically, it's customer service, and these customers they are very trying at times. And it's really been more so these last 2 weeks. Like today, I'm just going to today, I
Oh,
had
Lord.
one customer, and I was almost, big almost. I didn't even want to say I was going to go out of character. But look, he got his teacup. I'm done with him. You can show me in there because we don't need no invisible tea. Like you got the invisible cake. Uh-huh.
Real thirsty.
Anyway, back to
Give it
what
a
I was saying.
two.
I almost got out of character. In my mind, I wanted to get out of character. But you know what I started doing? I started singing. I was like,
Right.
I love you, Jesus.
Yeah.
I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you more than anything. And you know what? I just kept on singing. She was looking at me, and she probably was looking crazy, but I didn't have my head up. I wasn't looking at her because I was just like, "You're being very frustrated right now." So I just kept singing until I got done doing what I was doing. So, what
Right.
is it that you're doing when you want to complain or you want to get out of character? What are you doing that helps you to stay in character and to not complain? Because I'm telling you, like some customers, it seems like they would want me to complain about what's going on.
Mm.
Oh, it's hot in here. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, I'm really trying not to complain.
Oh
But yes,
Lord.
it is. Yes, that is a fact. And I leave it at that. You know what I mean? So, y'all, when we try, you know that you trying because things will try to come against what you're doing. You know what I mean? But keep going. Keep going, keep going. Keep those complaints down to a minimum. Now we ain't gonna say, one complaint might slip out. You know what I mean? But realize in that moment when you complaining, after the fact, it's like, oh man, I was just complaining. My bad. Like I'm trying to work on it. But yeah, just put in the comments how your no complaint journey is going. Okay.
I can tell you what I do
You
too.
tell me.
I need to. Okay. See what I do. Sometimes I just grab. No, I don't let you.
I'm done. Do not take any advice. Do not send it. No, I'm playing.
No, what do I do? That's a good question. Sometimes, see, I had a family member. Every time somebody would say something, and it was time for her to talk, and she knew what what's the word? You ain't got nothing good to say. Don't say nothing. So she knew whatever she gonna say, she gonna tell him off. So she had whatever she eating, she'll put extra in her mouth. I know she gained about 10 pounds
I'm
because she was always like, I always saw her eating. I didn't understand why
just
she
going
was
in and out.
she was eating it out. She was like, I'm gonna eat every time somebody come over. I just got something to want. So, but for me, I go on a walk. I go exercise. I I get to praying. I get to quote scripture. Lord, I shut it. I shut up. Whatever I gotta do. I sound like a Pentecostal when I get to say, "Don't want to get your brother everything." I'm just saying fast because you know that.
Yours going in and out.
Oh yeah. So I just get the quoting the scriptures. I get to saying what I gotta say. And like I said, I sound like a Pentecostal sometimes. I'll be like, no, before the get your brother everything. I'll be saying it fast. I mean, whatever I gotta do, get the job done. I just gotta do it. But
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, man, I was just like, because, what I'm learning in customer service is there are a lot of people that feel that they are entitled.
right,
And I'm just like, first of all, I don't even have to offer you these services.
right,
Like,
right,
I'm being patient with you. I'm not being rude to you.
right.
I've stopped doing whatever I was doing when you came in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to help you.
Right.
So I'm working on I'm definitely not saying patience. I'm not working on patience. One thing that my pastor told us is don't pray for patience.
Ooh,
Because, I mean, think about it. When you pray for certain things, and usually whatever it is that you pray for, that's what you're going to be tried by.
come on now.
You know what I mean? So if I sit up here and ask for patience, guess what? I'm going to be tried to see if I got some patience. I don't want to
Ooh,
be, nope, I'm not asking for patience.
that
Just show me, Lord, what to do in that moment. You
that's
know what I
how
mean? I don't want no patience.
and that's
I
how it
want
is.
to be a patient person, but I'm not asking for patience, you know.
Gotcha. And that's how it is with like with preachers. People want to be, they like the limelight, they like pastors, preachers. But whatever you preach about, expect to either learn a lesson beforehand and after, or there's sometime soon you're gonna get a lesson on that. So like, I mean, I talked about, failure Sunday. And let me tell you what had happened was. See what had happened was
Oh Lord.
some stuff so much just had happened. And God just showed me, his grace and mercy. I'm a type of person, I'm learning that who's been forgiven much, loveth much. And yeah, I need grace and mercy every day. Not every day,
Everybody do.
every
Every
day.
day.
Every day.
Every day. Every day. Yeah. So
Had
but
a
yeah, my definite words of encouragement tonight is definitely keep going no matter what. Don't let people get you out of character. Just woosah, pray, sing if you have to, do whatever it takes for you not to explode. So there we go.
and it
Let's see
may
what
take
they
you
said
all
in the comments. Crystal said Tevin Ramirez dressed up and ready.
hey, you gotta be ready all times of the hour. See what?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All times of the clock. You gotta be ready. You gotta be
Why
ready.
he just got a random clock? Just you was about to put it back up or something?
Cause I'm ready.
Cause you
I'm
ready.
ready at 1. What's this? 11. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm done. I'm done with him, y'all. I
This
really
ain't
am.
the first pro. This is the first prop you're gonna see. I'm gonna see many. They know me already.
I'm done with him. Oh. Cause I'm over here like, why you got this big old clock like you Flavor Flav or something?
I know, right? Flavor. Oh
Oh
Lord.
man. What else in the comments? Crystal said, in the classroom when my students are just not listening and driving me nuts, I just keep repeating, in the name of Jesus. They know what's up when they hear me calling them. Girl,
I
call them.
ain't calling
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cause look, they either gonna calm down or they gonna look at you crazy. Cause I promise you that I'm telling you that lady, whoever she was today, I know she was looking at me crazy. I know she was. And I wasn't about to look up to even look at her. Because I was just like, I'm over here doing what you asked me to do. And I need you to just, yeah. So keep on calling on the name of Jesus.
Call
Yes.
them up. Call them up. You
Griffin
gotta call them
Rev, aka freaking frack. I'm done with her in this freaking
She
frack.
always
Where did she get freaking frack from?
be doing- That's what we love, Miss
Freaking
Chris.
frack. It almost sounds like we about to cuss.
Oh Lord. I, yeah, Miss Crystal, that's our friend. Good supporter.
That's true supporter, ride or die right there.
Right, right,
Ride or die.
right.
So, all right. So, thank you to everybody that is in here live with us. We're gonna get into some of the inspiration tonight. I don't have to have Pastor Tevin to introduce himself because I'm sure everybody on here right now. Well, just for video sake, tell them who you are.
So they call me Pastor T, Pastor. Uh, I can't give you the street name. I'm just saying my name is Pastor. brought me out of many ways, and I'm just here to give glory to God.
I'm
God
done
is
with it.
worthy to be praised. He is though, ain't he? Where Chris at when you need it? She need to call the name. Call the name. Help us,
I'm
Chris.
done with you. I'm done.
Y'all know who I
Hey, for
am.
y'all that are tuned in, we did go and like the Riff and Rev page. Go and like the Riff and Rev page.
We had so much fun.
We got things that well basically like field trips going on.
Yeah.
Field trips going on Friday was it Friday?
Friday, yep.
Yeah, Friday we went and did Top Golf,
Oh,
and our subject of the night was hole in one. And I think we did a pretty good job, reeling that inspiration in with hole in one. Y'all go and follow Riff and Rev. I'll put it in on the screen before we get off of here in a few. But go and like the page. We are about to be getting into all kinds of adventure.
and
Because Tevin's gonna have us going a lot of
did
places and
did
doing crazy things, y'all. So when it's crazy things, just know it was his idea.
did you tell her that you called me Carlton? You said
Did
I
I
look like
what? Did I
she said
what?
I look like Carlton, y'all.
I can't hear you because you keep going in and out.
I know. She said I look like Carlton. She did. She
I'm just
we
gonna
need
call Tyrone and tell him to come and get you. Tell him I'm done. I'm done with you. And I think we both won the game, right? You won the last one for sure, I know. I won one, right?
I'm always the one, you know that. We all.
No, you're not. No, that is not how
Tiff,
this works.
Tiff won the first one, y'all.
Yeah,
Tiff
but
beat
it
us
was the
all.
first one, and then
Yeah,
HD won the second one. Then you
HD,
won that. So yes,
the
we all
bro.
won. I was trying to make sure that I wasn't just creating something in my head by saying we all won.
Nah, you won the first one. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give it to you.
And
But
then I
y'all,
said,
that, we had to put the everybody, Crystal. We had to put the person driving the car in on the prayer list after we got done
yeah, I hit
playing.
the golf cart, but they know
She
they
hit
about to
the,
get hit.
she hit the
That's why
dude,
they had,
y'all, in the
that's why
car.
they had a shield on the cart.
She hit the dude with the golf ball. She aimed for him.
I ain't hit him. I hit the cart. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Oh
That was good.
Lord,
That was a good shot too. So
I'm bringing my
I got
goggles next
I
time.
got some good points off of that one.
She gonna bite
So
my.
I'm done. I'm done. Look, she in
They
there
probably
laughing.
left out Lupe or left out Ramirez. She tried to take
No,
me
yeah.
out.
Yeah, y'all be looking out for Riff and Rev. If you want to get some entertainment, definitely go and follow that page. Um, and you just never know what you're gonna get. So tune in, tune in, tune in. I don't know what our next thing is, but we shall see. We're gonna go to these inspirational topics. Let's see what we got out of the small jar. Push through it. Push through it. I think that coincides with everything I've already been saying tonight. Push through it. When everything is looking crazy, chaotic, just push through it. You gotta persevere and be persistent in things. So just push through. Am I hearing an echo of me?
You
Let me
good?
turn my
You
volume.
good on mine, man. You
Huh?
good? You good on
Oh, I'm good
mine.
on
You
your
know.
end. Okay. But yes, whatever it is in life, push through it. Whatever sometimes you get down because Oh, well, I'm not even gonna put it to you. I'll tell you how I feel at times. And I had to. I know I said this in the episode earlier, but I had to basically like a um realization kind of moment from a couple of friends of mine because I was talking about how I wasn't consistent in some of the things that I want to be consistent in. And I was saying how basically saying that because I'm not consistent in these few areas, that I wasn't a consistent person at all. And it was like, no, like you do this, you do that, you're doing this, you got this going on, you got this going on, you got this going on. You're a very consistent person. You might not be consistent in the thing that you really want to be consistent in, but you're a very consistent person. And that just like really like opened my eyes to see, number one, that yeah, I'm consistent in the things that I am consistent in. Number two, it's okay to want to be consistent and still um have room for improvement. And number three, that like I say all the time, somebody is watching you. Somebody is seeing the things that you do. You know, if you didn't tell people what you go through, they just see their perspective of you. They see their viewpoint of you, and they're seeing the things. The things that you're not doing, but they're seeing all the things that you're doing. So know that somebody is watching you and push through whatever it is. You may not be where you want to be right now. You may not be doing the very thing that you want to do right now, but keep doing the things that you know to do that are keeping you going. Keep doing those things. Don't let nothing stop your grind. Don't let it stop your shine. Don't let it do any of those things. Push through it because somebody's watching you. What you got on that push through it?
I mean, I totally agree. I totally agree. And I gotta talk about my bishop for a minute. My bishop, your pastor, my bishop, but
My
Bishop
bishop.
Major, your bishop too.
My bishop. Do mine first. No.
Oh Lord, never mind. I was about to say something.
The bishop's mine.
Right, right.
Not yours, but mine.
Lord Jesus, who need a? Oh, no. Okay, so get him back. Yeah, so he helps. For those who don't know, I'm doing some pre marital counseling at the moment, and Bishop tells us all the time. He says, you all are going pushing through the tough stuff, and it really encourages me because these are sometimes in relationships I feel like people that don't really push through the tough things, they don't really last out because they don't talk about those things, communicate in those areas, get down to the tough things. And I just think about, like you said, you gotta push through it. It can be tough to talk about, people feet stink. Some people feet just stink. You gotta just say your feet stink. I mean, I've been. I ain't talking about nobody, but no, I'm playing. I'm saying if anything, my feet. But it's something that we gotta just communicate it out. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, that's what it is. What it is. I do gotta talk about my dove.
I'm
Diane Burrow.
good.
Look at how
Somebody
look, it
stop.
just flew on in. It just flew in. And this is my dove. Diane Barrera is
I can't
my
hear you.
oh. I got to talk about my dove. Not this particular dove, but I call Diane my dove. So yeah,
Okay.
she really been pushing through. That's why I got the dove because she's been pushing through. Some hard stuff, and I do appreciate it very much.
I don't know why your end is going in and out. Maybe it's just on my end that I'm not hearing you all the way.
Yeah,
And
it
y'all
might
let
be.
me know in the comments if y'all can hear him good, because I don't want, this inspiration to be, you know, unheard. So just let me know in the comments that you are hearing everything that he's saying. But yes, you gotta push through
Do it.
everything that you're going through. Now somebody may say, how do I push through it? He going in and out. Yeah, they said you going in and out, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's my mic. I'm gonna have to bring my earphone next time. So I
Yeah,
won't
something
go
going
right now.
on. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah. So um but yeah, someone may ask, how do I push through it? Um there's many ways to push through it. I've stated, how I push through the day, with singing, with prayer, with maybe sometimes you just gotta talk out loud, make people think you
Right.
crazy. But
Hey, they call me
sometimes
crazy
it
all the
works.
time.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it works.
Hey,
Just start talking out loud. All right, because you know what? Now that I think about it, I did start talking before I sang.
oh Lord,
I,
what'd you
I
say?
did because I said, Lord, you're gonna have to help me today because I had already dealt with a customer before then. And so I'm
Ooh,
just like, Lord, you're gonna have to help me today because first of all, I was already tired. Just this week has been like I've been tired and it's only been the beginning of the week. So I'm just like, Lord, you're gonna have to help me because it's not even 12 o'clock. And you're gonna have to help me. Then I started saying,
see, that's good. You said, Lord, help me. You didn't say nothing else. You didn't call out her name. You didn't say she need to go brush her hair. You didn't say none of that. You could have said it all. You could have. See, the Lord will grab you in those could have moments. You push through.
yes,
Good
I
job.
did. I pushed through that moment, and it was hot in that moment too.
Good
It was
job.
hot in that moment. I was just like, Lord Jesus, it's hot. Like, let me hurry up and finish this up so she can get out of here.
It was hot. Ooh,
And then
got
when
me
she got
started.
out, I had cooled down and calmed down. Sometimes when you have to push through it, it's gonna be in the toughest moment. Do what you gotta do to push through. And I
That
ain't even
rhyme.
gonna rhyme. Do what you gotta do to push through.
See, I didn't know she was a poet.
And I
She
know it.
didn't even know. And she know it. And she know. Hey,
Hey, look, uh so yeah, okay, that's the first topic. Okay, let's let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. I had somebody that said I asked if I needed to do a theme song for the announcements. So I'm gonna have to work on me a theme song for the announcements.
yeah.
So when it come on, dun, 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 here's the announcements for today.
I
Okay,
like that.
surround yourself is the next topic. Surround yourself. Whew, it is important to
Mm-hmm.
surround yourself with like-minded people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I stand strong on that. You can have people around you that are not like-minded and um, it rubs off. Either you gonna rub off on them or they're gonna rub off on you. If
Amen.
somebody complaining all the time, guess what you got to be doing?
Right.
Complaining all the time. There are ways to control, yeah, a good control, your surroundings and the
Right.
people that you are surrounded by. Now, how do I do that in the workplace? I got to be around my coworkers.
Right.
You ain't got to accept any and everything. For example, I got one guy that soon as he comes in the door, he complaining.
Mm.
And I'm like, dude, You gonna go somewhere else. Go somewhere else with all of that because we all gotta pay our bills. We all gotta be here. I mean, well, we ain't gotta be there because you could just not work and be homeless or whatever. But we all gotta be there. You know what I mean? So let's just make the best of it. We know you don't want to be here. You make it very known every day that you do not want to be here. So I've gotten to the point like I don't even ask him no more. How you doing? I try to be the chipper person. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Keep them vibes going throughout the day. I don't do that no more. I don't ask them no more. I don't want to know because I need your vibes to go somewhere else. Go
Gotcha.
somewhere else in the snow, and that's that. But I said all that to say, surround yourself with like-minded people. It is very, very vital to life, especially if you're a very goal-oriented person. Um, you want to surround yourself with people that that push push you push your goals just as much as you push your goals. Like they reminded you, didn't you say you was gonna do this? And you said you
Right.
was gonna do it. Did you do it? They hold you accountable. That's the type of people that I want to be surrounded by. People that
Right.
are going to help me go where I need to go. And vice versa, I help them go where they need to go because with any type of friendship or relationship, it takes two to you lift that person up, they lift you up. When you down, they help you up. When they down, you help them up. It's not just when I'm down all the time, you around to help me, but when that person's down, you ain't never lifting them up.
Right.
It has to be a balance. You have
Right.
to reciprocate
Go
the
go.
same thing that you expect out of somebody else. You want somebody to motivate you, you need to motivate them too. Because you're not gonna always uh, go through this life and it be easy peasy. We're gonna run into things. There's gonna be trials. There's gonna be tribulations. There's gonna be some bad days. It's not gonna always be good. But you gotta know that you are surrounded by people that are gonna love you, that are gonna help you, that are gonna be neutral with you, that are gonna tell you, "Hey, I don't think you was right about that." You know, you gotta surround yourself with the right people. Who you surround yourself with, that is, what did my pastor say? The people that you hang, you project off the type of people that you hang with, something like that,
Mm.
something like that. But I can be around Pastor Kevin for a while, and I know that he's surrounded by people that motivate him, that keep him on track. He need to be kept on track. You know what I mean? Um, it's just like the what do they call it? Banter between the
Yeah.
two of us, the joking and everything like that. Like we joke, but at the same time, he know I'm serious. Yeah, we gotta keep. I gotta keep him on track,
Yeah.
but it's
See?
love. You know what I mean? So when you have something like that, you appreciate that, and you want to surround yourself with more and more and more and more of that. What you got to surround yourself?
I think about people who like they're out of balance. Have you ever been out of balance? Have you ever been out of balance like in life? Like you said, a lot of people are out of balance, and the issue is that they overdrafted in life because of the friends that they have. Your friends can overdraft you. Their emotional stamina can overdraft you. I feel that in life to get back into balance, it takes us to, surround ourselves with the right people to encourage ourselves. And sometimes we're just not fit for everybody. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I want to be your cup of tea, but sometimes it ain't that time for that cup of tea. But go. I think about food because I was cooking chicken. I was learning how to fry chicken, y'all. Anybody know me? I like me a good old southern fried piece of chicken. So I was cooking and I was like, why doesn't it taste so well? And I found out the key to it was to do something called marinate that chicken. Somebody help me. Where my organ? That chicken tastes good. See, if HD was here,
Pull out an organ, y'all.
I was so pull out an organ too. If HD were here, he'd tell you when you marinate that chicken, what happens is you season it up. You season up that chicken and you let it sit. And when you let it sit, it starts tasting like the seasoning that you put on it. See, the issue that a lot of times people, they want to get successful, they want to hit a certain point. But the thing is, they got the wrong seasoning. The wrong seasoning on it. You got nutmeg on your chicken. They ain't gonna, If you want to, let me tell you this. You put a little seasoned salt, a little bit of garlic powder. I mean, you put that on there, let it marinate, and that's the thing. You don't have successful principles marinating on you. It may not happen in there. Some people that see the issue too is people think that it's going to work out. Everything's going to work in 2 minutes. Marination, the process of marination is when you season that chicken, you have to rub that thing down. You let it sit overnight, and then you fry it up. But that's what I feel like. Surrounding yourself is like surrounding yourself with seasoning. You start tasting like what you sprinkled upon you.
Yeah, you are true. Like, yeah, definitely who you hang around. It, like I said, those vibes, they rub off on you. Eventually, after a while, me and you hang out long enough. I might, pick up a little bit of you.
Right.
I might come up with just props out of nowhere. Where
Out
you
of
get these
nowhere.
props from?
Flavor.
You would think, look, you would think he knew he was gonna be the guest tonight. Where he get these props from?
Flavor.
I'm
Right.
done. I'm done.
See, that's what
But
I call
yes,
it. I call that
huh?
dry rub. When the people around you, there's different types of rubs on the marinating on the chicken. You can put a wet rub, you can put a dry rub. But the thing is, what kind of rub do you have? Ask yourself that. Think about it. Take a second. Ding. What kind of rub you got? All right, I'm done.
I'm done. That's a good analogy. That's a siren right there. That's what Crystal said. Bradley Twilly. I hope I'm saying your name right. I think I was trying to say your name last week. I love the way he just put that. I don't know when they said that, but that was in the comments.
somebody, somebody got some Laurie seasoning on. Somebody got that.
Some
But they
what?
got that Laurie season. What kind of season I got? I'm trying to think.
What kind of seasoning you got? You got that
I got some spicy. I know.
Miss Dash.
I got some of this bad.
No, you said something spicy, so you be the Tony Satrace.
Hey,
There you
I actually
go.
like Tony's.
That's got some kick to it.
It do though. I made some. Let me tell you what happened. I actually made some guacamole one day, and my aunt was like, "This is some. This is what is this?" I put a little Tony's in there. See, that's not a little C. I put a little Tony's. He said, "This is the blend. This is Brazilian or something. Got all of the city, everything in it." All
Oh
right, I'm done,
Lord.
y'all. I'm done.
Oh Lord. Yeah, we're gonna say you that seasoning blend with a little kick. So we're gonna
Kick.
compare you to Tony Satrace. I think that's how you say that name. I don't know. I might be messing it up.
So I'm Tony.
But y'all know what I'm talking about, that Tony seasoning. All right. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. So we're gonna end it out with one topic from the big jar. And then we are going to call it a night.
All righty.
I'm gonna pick another one because you did that one.
I did. Dig deep.
You done been here a couple times, so you know what these are these.
You know what? That's the third one.
Cycles.
We didn't really. Did we do that?
I don't think we did.
I
I don't think you did. So this is the one you're gonna be doing. So cycles. There you go.
I like that. I like the song Jonathan McReynolds. The cycle,
Cycles, cycles.
cycle. I like what he says. He says, sometimes I am. He even talked about how we can just be in constant cycles. I was actually talking to someone about this before I got on to the phone today, and cycles can be disappointing. Have you ever tried to do something and it seemed like you never got? I try to think, what if I was a guinea pig?
You said, what if you was what?
A guinea pig.
Again.
Think about a guinea pig. It always runs in a circle in that little
Uh-huh.
and it goes nowhere. Think about in life, if we were guinea pigs. I felt like a pig many a times. I'm talking about a guinea pig. If I just constantly go into a circle, I mean, I would get disappointed. And I do feel that people are frustrated right now because they feel like a guinea pig. They feel like they're running in that circle. They're never going anywhere. But what I found out was the more that they ran in that circle, the bigger and the stronger the legs became. The stronger that they start seeing things differently. They start realizing that in life, I'm not going to go anywhere unless I do something different. See, sometimes you have to hit it 3 or 4 times till you realize that I'm stuck in this one place.
Mm-hmm.
And I think about that one guinea pig that was running all his life. All of a sudden, he took a peek outside of the guinea pig, the circle, and all of a sudden, what he did was he said, "I'm gonna take a leap for it." Somebody out there today need to take a leap for it too, because they stuck in what Jonathan say, and cycles, cycles.
Yeah.
You gotta take a leap. Anybody,
I
you
love
gonna
that
leap into your
song.
destiny? Come on, leap. I was a guinea pig, but I'm jumping like a frog today because I'm gonna leap out this thing. I'm gonna jump.
Right.
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna take a jump for it.
Right. There you go. There you go. And I know I did this topic last week, and I told my guest this last week that it was interesting to me. My son was writing a rap, and the thing that stuck out the most, the rap that he said is that I'm trying to break these cycles that I didn't create.
Mm, that part.
You know what I mean? And that, like, first of all, it was just mind blowing to me that he said it. I was just like, I don't know if he got it from somewhere else, but if he didn't get it from somewhere else, like, that just shows me that he's thinking. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, I'm sitting up here trying to break cycles that I didn't create. First of
Right.
all, why am I even in the position
Right.
to have to break these cycles that I didn't even create? And that goes as far to say that, we have to be careful of the things that we do, because what we do now affects generations to come.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we have to be careful of the things that we say and the things that we do, because, like I said, it's going to affect generations to come, whether it be physical, mental, spiritual. We have to be careful of those things.
And Tiff, like you said, I seen people run super hard to get. I don't want to be like my mom. I don't want to be like my dad. I don't want to be like this. I gotta say this. people don't may not understand my story, and I like my I really never knew my biological dad. And the thing was, I felt that, in times of times of disarray, I felt like he left. But then when I went through different things in school, and people don't know my whole story, I dropped out of school early age, but I ran away from things, and I felt like those cycles that he had, I put upon myself as well. And I would run away from things, and would watch myself running away, just running. Every time something happened, I would run away, and I still to this day have to catch myself and reevaluate and see if I am running away from things, or if I'm still in that cycle, because pathology is something that happens back to back. It's something that is passed down, like your son said. Even though he didn't create it, it's something that was embedded. And I didn't realize I have I know a person who didn't know his dad much, and as he became older, I knew his dad, and grew up around his dad. Well, when I started, his dad passed, is on, he's gone now. But when I spend time around him, he reminds me so much of his dad, and I say it has to be something genetically. It has to be something passed down. He didn't try to be like his dad, but he's just like
Yeah.
he's an entrepreneur just like him. He talks just like him. The way he looks, and I feel like people don't realize, before you can go forward, we need to start looking at where we come from. We think about, sometimes we talk really harsh and strong, um and that's something I think about. My family, we grew up where they were really brash and blunt and just said stuff. I remember Big Mama, this one person in my family had a baby, and Big Mama said, "Ooh, that's the ugliest baby I ever seen." You can't say nothing, it's Big Mama, you know what I'm saying? Yes, okay. And hey, so let's move on. So, what see, Big Mama just let it hang. She just let it rip. Whatever she got to say, she says. And I feel like they grew up in a time where they were really blunt, because that's how they were taught to, when they had to work, in the fields, and when they had to work. My my Big Mama had a field. She had a garden. My grandpa was a construction worker, and he was talked to really strong, and that was brought down in my family. And that's something that even in counseling today with Bishop Macon, some of my other counselors I had before, they had to tell me, "Hey, you had to learn how to be empathetic, and you know, not to come off so strong sometimes." And I'm like, okay, it's a pathology, something that they were done to them, they bring it to others.
Yeah.
Cycles.
Yeah. And then like you said, it is very important to know, you know, I'm not gonna say some cycles. Okay, well I'm gonna say it, and then I'm gonna explain why I say it. Some cycles are. It's good to know what some of those cycles are, because
Right.
like when you come into the knowledge of those cycles, then you know what you have to work on. Like you said, some people they try so hard not to be like something or not to be like someone that they become like that thing or someone anyways. No matter how hard they try, they become like that person in some type of way. It might be in a whole nother scenario or a whole nother what am I trying to say? Like people that be like, well, my mama moved all the time. I'm not gonna be like her. I'm gonna
Right.
be stable. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have a consistent job. I'm gonna do this. They're just patterning their whole life around not being like this person.
Right.
That in some way, some form or fashion, whether it's them or their children, it pops up either way. You know what I mean? And so it's like you just have to know the things that it's okay to not want to be a certain way or to not
Right.
do different things, but don't be so focused that that's what drives your life. You know,
I
maybe
got you.
yes, okay. So mama moved all of these times, and maybe you want to be more of a stable person. Well, instead of saying I'm not gonna be like my mama, just say I want to be a more stable person. I want to do better, and it's not such a negative stigma
Right.
on the past because you have to have the past in order to get to where you are. The past
And
taught you what you needed to learn from, so don't look at it as a negative. Look at it as what can I take from this situation and how can I make things better? How can I become a better person than such and such was and such and such was? You know, take
and that
the things that you need to take from it and learn from those cycles.
and that's the thing too. That's the the I got three colors here. I got another prop. I got three colors here. The thing is, how am I gonna make purple if I only got blue, red, and orange? The thing is, what happens is the older generation did what they did because that's all they had. That's all the knowledge that they had. That's all the information that they had. If they they didn't have purple, so they were like, what do I do? All I got is blue. But now that we're in a different generation and we're seasoning ourselves with more knowledge and with more tools and people who know better, we realize that if you put blue and red together and orange, you may come out with the purple, with the blue and orange. Y'all don't. I mean, y'all look up the colors. I'm just saying. Y'all put it together and they come out with another color. You gotta realize that if you know better, you'll do better. And don't despise your family because they didn't know better. Or they would have, if your family would have known better, they would have done
We're gonna have to get you a mic.
better. I'm gonna have to give me a home. I'm gonna bring my
We're
home.
gonna have to get you a mic so when you on here, because it's just going in and I think it's because you're on your phone.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
is.
But where
But
you get your props from?
I'm Prop City over this
And you just
over
you
here.
just came up with that off the fly.
It just come. It just it's here. I
I'm
may
done.
pull a rabbit at my pocket. Just bam.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm done with you. I'm
Oh,
done with you.
whole rabbit for Jesus. Y'all saw him. Remind me of Diane. So cute. Oh. All right, I need to stop. All right.
I hope she gets you. Um.
I was saying it was cute.
Wow.
It's
Wow. Let's go over here to these comments. Let's see who's still in here. You in here? If you're still in here, make some noise. Make some noise. Hey, I'm remembering that today is the last Tuesday of this month, so that means next month we should be doing a some kind of raffle or something. I don't know what yet, but if you've been tuning in all month, just know that you have a props. Yes, yes. Just know that you have an opportunity to win something next week. What it will be, I don't know. I'm gonna have to brew up some ideas and see what those special prizes or gifts is gonna be. So y'all stay tuned. Um, Next week we are getting to the end of the show. Thank you for my followers that have stayed in tonight with us. Um, and once again, thank you to Pastor Tevin for always being able to show up and show out with him and all his props. Uh,
my pleasure. My pleasure.
with him and all of his props. But Y'all tune back in next week. I don't know who next week will be. Hopefully they show up. Um, but tune in the same time next week, 9 p.m. Central Time. Once again, we are going live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So we are broadening our horizons by um, expanding to more audiences. You got any last remarks or anything before they get to the show?
Appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate Tiff for inviting me and for everything that she does. Awesome job. All righty, that's all. Thank y'all for watching.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So y'all tune back in next week, same time. We will see y'all. Y'all have a great evening, and we are about to be out soon as I go to my outro video.
A little motivation for you.